saw it for Sinners. Yeah, we had where's that pistol round with Sinners versus Movistar Riders. Within the first round, we said, okay, this is a whole other caliber, and I just can't see Izako Boars taking it.
Neither can I. Neither can I. As I say, I think we definitely expect Sinners to take Vertigo. But just if they do, if Izako Boars cause a bit
there, well, what would potentially be easing their passing is Izako Boars, they go for early control towards mid. Zed able to find the first as he aggressive towards pits. Able to shot down Tao. He's got Shui and that follow-up of Stomp to worry about, but he backs away. He's able to catch out yet one more. Mono as well, the last one of standing towards that lower area. He's going to be swarmed and caught out by Zedko. An incredible few shots by Zedko there. And for Shane, it's down to him to try and follow up, but now just follow up from that.
I honestly don't know. This has been such a dominant pistol round from Sinners. Maybe I take back what I said a few seconds ago about Izako Boars actually maybe even having a chance here. They have been absent in the round prior where they just had the pistols. He has got support from Shock on the side. He's ready to poke his head up as soon as he's needed. And Zedko, there we go. First engagement. Needs to swing, and instead he gets spammed away through the wood by Shui. Now it all comes down to Shock to hold this site as this AWP starts to rotate. Shock finds another headshot, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's absolutely exactly what Sinners needed. And Shane, he's going to look to try and make it a bit closer. And Shane, he's been the clutch master for Izako Boars. Well, as I say that, Neofrag will take him down. I suppose that's one way to deal with the clutch master, to just straight kill him. As now stomping a 1 versus 3, will make his way on forward. He's got to find a way to encroach onto Oscar, and I think he knows how difficult that's going to be. Neofrag will finish the job. Sinners, they keep their lead as they make it 3. They force Izako Boars down to a...
That is the wrong call. He's made a huge mistake and completely given up the B site.
Zedko looking to catch out the first. He does just that. He knows that there's smokes, there's avenues of attack, and as the molly forces him forward, we go for the no scope. It's a bit shots. Tao will shut him down. But nonetheless, as trades left to right, Zendu with Shui will cement an advantage, and now Oscar finds himself painfully alone. There's a player of Beast the Key towards the corner here, but instead of he'll back away, he'll look to hold on to that M4, and Izako Boars wants to make it 3. What's important about this, though, is that as they make it 3, opening themselves up to be hit onto for 5-5, there'll be a lot more passes. They wait for the players to push into them. Oscar good for one. Mono there to trade, and that is going to push straight to the side. Mono with the entries. Hello, Mono. Welcome to the server. Beast to keep the low man to try to defend. Completely blind. Mono triples up, and with that, looks like Izako Boars may have found themselves around out of, well, off the merits of Mono just being a one-man army.
Well, that seems to be the way. Yeah, especially considering both of these AWPs are actually on the right side. Shock does find himself a headshot. Oscar with an AWP right through the smoke. He's looking for more, hungry for it. You see the boost go over the top. Neofrag with another, and all of a sudden this becomes very doable for Sinners. Neither of those rifles are actually retrievable, but as these smoke starts to dissipate, Izako Boars need to be really careful. They want to try and bring the gunfights to their opponents. Teo walking straight through the smoke. This is so dangerous as his teammate drops. The trigger discipline is there. He's standing right behind Neofrag. This is absolutely perfect. They have no idea. Jumps up on top, finds all 3. Teo, that is an absolutely 200 IQ, big brain play. I love it.
That's just harrowing if you're on the side of Sinners. This is Izako Boars. They pull ahead, and what a round by Teo there. Look at this here. I'm sure he would have been spotted by Neofrag, but he gets up there, drops up Beast the Key, 2 laser-like kills, flicks to the 3rd, already on low HP. The fact that 9-6 is still an advantage, it's not that big in the grand scheme of things. Sinners still have a glimmer of hope that they can hold on to. As Oscar on the close angle right now, if he loses the same kill, it's pretty much over. And, well, he's spotted off the corner, he's forced away, he's taken down, and with that, I think we are going to see a collapse of Sinners. Shane does just that. It's all on Zedko, 1 versus 4. What good can he hope to do here?
Zedko, probably not a whole lot. Spots out the first, spamming away for more, but yeah, I mean, information means nothing at this point because he's got a bullet straight in the head from Shane. And M4, the utility, the kit to work with. Sinners start to press on. They need to take these gunfights, and they're winning them. 1-for-1 trade. Shane's still alive. Stopped with a deagle shot, but Oscar trades, and, well, they come out on top with the engagements and can now get this C4 planted.
It's absolutely perfect. And Izako Boars, they've done damage, which is great, but stop right now. He's got to try and find one of these 3 members with just a deagle. Impossible ask, as BCK finishes the job. Tao's M4, what good can it do at ranges like this? He tries to tag out the initial member. He tries to do just a bit more damage. He's unable to do so, and I think he is just going to go back and save right now. Flash will go out, the support into a corner again. BCK eventually will be felled. He'll push on forward. Oscar finishes broken into the top 25, and it's shown that they are on fire right now. In fact, Izako Boars can do 9, potentially could do more. It's going to be so advantageous for them. As for Shui, he'll swing wide. Neofrag shuts him down. They had the timing to get towards site. This means Tao's going to be in such a tough position as Beastie spots him out. Beastie will finish the job, and the Izako Boars may just have to save her.
Well, that seems to be the game plan. Oh my, Neofrag, what a headshot. That's just the force that Sinners are bringing into these terrorist rounds. Izako Boars can't go for the B hit. Mono up close to the smokes, actually going to push through it, sitting inside. They're not expecting him here. They do take out Stomp in the meantime, but this is where Mono's so dangerous. Swings out through it, good for one, stays alive for a few seconds longer. The smoke providing him with plenty of cover, converts onto a second. He's buying so much time here for the rotate, and there we go. They're doing the damage. Shane with another, denies the bomb plant. Neofrag's position's absolutely perfect. Whiffs a little bit, swings out with his knife. Shui, what are you doing? Oh no!
Shane right now, he's called for a rotation of his teammate. Is it quick enough though? He needs to be careful as Oscar will be taken down. Is there a trade? Well, Beastie in an awkward angle will be able to swing wide. He will be able to trade at that. 4-on-4 now. More flashes deployed, and this time Izako Boars are very hands-on with their defense.
Yeah, Teo with this. Oh, this is absolutely perfect. His positioning is fantastic. The flank in place, and this is the off angle. This is where you can use the trigger discipline. Sprays away. Both the frags come through. It was a little bit messy. Thought it maybe might whiff, but no. Shui holding in the corner. That would be a free headshot. No challenge for him whatsoever there. And it all comes down to Neofrag. Caught off guard by Shui. Izako.
Certainly could be, but for now, we're going to see Neofrag try to aggress on forward towards these players on ground. But he tries to spam down tower. He can do just that. And that right there is the opening that Sinners were after. Molly goes down, they're unable to trade lest it be with utility, and well, Shui, he tries his best, he can't catch out anyone. Shane, he finds Zedko elsewhere, but he's so low on HP. It's Mono to be annihilated there. Shane now so low on HP as well, he'll just be caught out. It's trades either way, but Sinners, they'll take that trade. It means keeping their man advantage. Shock, he'll look to support his team towards B. Flashes ground either way, Stomp good for one. Trade there as Oscar comes out on top. It's all on Shui. 1 versus 2. What good is he going to do here as he's pushed on forward? And he's on the wrong side.
Shock right from behind. Shui seems to have an idea, but
Of Izako Boars. Aggression comes out from upper though. Beastie shutting down Stomp. That is a nice headshot as he backs it away. And he needs to be aware of the follow-up, and he is. Neofrag elsewhere finds Shane, and right now, what Sinners need is this pistol round just because they want the momentum. They need to have everything they can just to feel more confident about this map. Shui is able to shut down Beastie. Actually, that molly's perfect to cut out rotations. The bomb will go down on this B site. Oscar, he's going to be alone for just a moment at a time while he waits for his teammates to join him. And for now, they do have a kit to go into this, but they don't have any utility to help out with the take.
There's definitely an opportunity here. 3 versus 3, and oh, look at this there. He's completely isolated. Headshot comes in from Oscar. He can now hold this defuse, or at least try and allow Shock to do so. They're holding this line, though, as Oscar finds himself one more headshot. He's been absolutely fantastic this half so far. And in this pistol round, tapping away, just trying to deny Mono from stopping this defuse. And there we go. Finally lands a headshot. In the meantime, Shock and
parallel fury, so to say. But for now, without the AWP, he is going to be at a slight disadvantage. And Stomp, he'll look to swing wide and take down Neofrag to kickstart this round for Izako Boars. However, Shock, he's going for the no respect. He's going for the BM, and he does so by bolting it down Ivy on a bit of a flank here as Oscar trades through the smoke.
Well, 4 versus 4. As Izako Boars, let's try and get on this site. They have got the firepower advantage. They drop down into ramp. B-stick can't get anything done with the MP9. That's a beautiful headshot from Shui. Gives them the man advantage. The C4 goes down. And this should now be their round for the taking. I don't see any way back in for Sinners. As Zedko, oh my goodness, how did he get both there?
Oh no, it's all on Mono, the last man of standing in a 1 versus 2. His location's known, there's mollies for his position, and as he desperately tries to just scramble away back to site, Flash goes out, Shock will look to swing into him, spotting him out. Mono is able to find the first. Suddenly it's doable. Oscar didn't peek actually, and suddenly with a very doable round ahead, Oscar tries to go for the fight, and he's on his own right now for this aggression. That is, I tell you what, Josh. As my inner coach is not happy with this decision-making from Sinners. Granted, Zedko can trade, but you shouldn't have to rely on Zedko being insane for you to have some crux in a round.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I mean, Zedko has been exceptional throughout this whole series, and here on Train, To be honest, he might need to just step up a little bit. I don't think that Sinners are fully relying on him, but in a map like this where they're not too comfortable, if Zedko can pull off some big multi-frags, and it does give them a nice little advantage. Right through the smoke there, Mono catches him off. They walk right into each other, and now Teo can fire through with the AK. And all of a sudden, another round that realistically should have gone Sinners' way off a big play from Zedko has completely crumbled. It all comes down to shock. Element of surprise from behind, but surely they check this in a few seconds. If they haven't heard anything from Connector or CT, it has to be a flank. Come on, turn around.
Oh, no. Right. Well, it's Alpha.
2 and Zedko and Oscar. They're nowhere to be seen. Oscar, ooh, that's a nice pick out the sky. Maybe an opportunity, especially as the bomb's not gone down.
The aggression towards Connector, though, from Shui is going to be absolutely pivotal to their success, and I don't think Oscar expects it at all. He'll continue shifting forward. He's really about players towards this center sight position rather than towards Connector, and as of right now, it's going to be down to Zedko. He's actually waiting for Oscar to try and sell that position. He does for one. Mono now, AWP in hand, caught out by Zedko. Now will make his way on forward. Zedko, of course, the man, literally a machine at some point as they'll try to clear it close E-box. He's wary of that position. He spots out Shane. He's able to finish the job. Suddenly, Shui on no HP as well has reason to worry. I'll tap that bomb once. He'll look to stick it.
He's holding it.
He'll just hold it.
Oh, no. Oh, he could have had it. He's still got it, though. He's still got the defuse. Oh, that is unreal. I think he does.
Oh, that's close. He just clinches it. An amazing...
Up towards the green train.
There's no way Izako Bulls expect this as well. Again, Beastikeep, this position is going to be pivotal. Beastikeep, he's not had an insane game for kills. He's had an insane game for impacts, and his presence right now has just been phenomenal. Now the B execution comes down. Beastikeep, he's just going to be in a position to shut it down. He shuts out the first, and again, all he has to do is stay alive. Oscar, he's ringing out shots left, right, and center. He's forcing players back himself, and with his teammate coming to join him, that forces a very, very tough position for both Stomp and Mono, who have only got a limited amount of positions to be.
Absolutely, yeah. By him staying alive, it just applies pressure and also forces the Izako Boars to plant the bomb in an unfavorable position. There we go. That's Zedko's cue to peek out. As soon as they killed Beastick, they thought the flank was clear, but it's absolutely not. And they get sandwiched in. Oscar from behind and Sinners, they take it to 8. And you know what? I said that the 9-6 half was unlikely. Now it's looking real far back. Oscar, he's taking his AWP towards the A site as he wants to try and contend with Ivy. Shot gets dropped, and that's going to be the cue to push onto the B side. So it is going to be a retake here for Sinners to try and pull off. Let's see if they can do it.
Oh, nice shot onto Stomp there. And with that, it goes 4-on-4. Mono, he'll respond onto Beasticky. His presence in CT is known, though, and Neofrag is just going to look to punish it. He'll shift forward. Complete knowledge that he's there, but it won't matter. Mono comes out on top. And then Shui finds Oscar. It all falls down to Zedko, the last man left standing. In a 1 versus 4, he's finished.
Very, very dangerous man indeed as Sinners start to head towards B, and it looks like it's going to be a fast play. Shui, he's going to realize this, but maybe a little bit too late.
He turns around, Oscar spots a beautiful shot by Oscar, but Shock's taken down. That's phenomenal by Shui as Shane finds Zedko as well. It's all on Neofrag. The man, he's had a great series so far, but...
And he needs to just make sure that he continues with that same flair as Stomp. Oh, finds the opener, but it is traded.
Kills either way. Stomp able to come out on top there was with that. We move ahead, and with that, Beastkeep makes his way on forward. He is going through this corner that he does. He's able to catch out Tao, though, and that is exactly what Sinners need to pull themselves ahead. Stompy might even consider peeking through this molly. He doesn't for the time being, though. He'll drop a molly of his own, actually, to force these players back. Oscar, his AWP towards heaven is going to be so important for Sinners right now. It'll be instrumental to their success if they're able to find any. Instead, Beastie does he get the timing on Stomp here.
Just from a confidence point of view, it's really important Sinners pick up this round, and there we go. Beastick finds one, dances around the train, Oscar with another, and Beastick in a prime position to find this third, but Shock finds it anyway. Beautiful round into the red train. His position might not be anticipated. It's a nice off angle. He does convert, but that information now relayed. They just have to be careful of Teo, who's actually pushed all the way up from B. He could get a good flank going right now.
He's the key trying to catch out Shuri, and he'll do just that. Evens out the man count. Mono now on the close angle. Caught out as well. Beastie on a rampage. And he triples up. It's all on Tao coming on from a flank. He knows where all these players are. He's able to cancel out the plant. He's able to double up as well, but Oscar
point, and he's playing the mind games, wrapping around the train, trying to get the timing. Here's the tap on the bomb, confirms that they're not holding it, swings around, takes out Stomp with the AWP. Now a one-on-one. Teo desperately trying to get onto the site, trying to make this happen, but he has no idea where Izako is. And Izako, time and time again, the Clutch Meister is going to be able to pull it off. And here's that Hellcase replay of the round. Absolutely sensational. And it puts Sinners onto 13. That was a 4v2, Kremer. That was a 4 versus 2.
It's just been so incredible for Sinners. He's been insane. And right now, Mono shifting forward and to catch out these members. That's Shane. Oh, that's a nice shot. Izako taken down. And as he goes 3-on-3, Shui on the flank. He's caught out. And with that, though, it's a perfect opportunity for those on Izako Boars to pull ahead.
Ooh. Nice headshot from Mono, but left on his lonesome. I mean, they've done a lot of damage here. The Izako Boars should be fairly happy with this round, considering they just had the Deagles to work with. They found 3 kills, but frankly, at this stage, that economical damage to be, and they want Oscar to do all the heavy lifting. He's on 25 frags right now. Let's see if the Tech9s can get anything done. Damage dealt from Teo, but no kills. This is really messy. Finally finds 2, and that is a nice recovery indeed. The C4 will go down, but the retake already in place, and shot, that's a big whiff.
That's a whiff from every remaining Sinners member there. Every single one missed their bullets, and with that, the full spy, it's pretty much nullified, as we're going to see a round come ahead, again in favour of Izako as they make it 11, and from that, we'll see Sinners look to, well, go to their next buy, but as Izako hit 11, this thing makes it something like a bit scary. To have no real reason to suspect it. Oscar brings out a few shots. He turns around and that's a great turnaround. Turnabout is fair play. Still he's taken down. Shane trades onto 2 though with Tal there to support it. Now the flank of Zedko needs to be so important, as will the one of Shock. As Zedko, he strikes for the first. Elsewhere, it's going to be Neofrag to make his position known. He'll just drop that nade onto anyone pushing towards him. But Zedko, as he makes his way out from Connector, he's got Mono to worry about. There you go. Mono finds 1. Neofrag trades. Neofrag tries to double up, and double up he does. It's all on Mono. 1 versus 2. Catches out the first. He's got Shock to worry about. Wait for him to pull around the corner. That he does. Sinners at 15. But it's
call for the reinforcements.
That's the ambitious speak, and he tries to get away. He's spotted out. Oscar good for 1 as well. Beastly Key caught out of the smoke. Right now, Teo staying alive is absolutely everything. He tries to back away. Neofrag pressures him down. He finishes the job. Once again, it's a man advantage and enough to plant a position for Sinners now. Flash forces Mono back. Shane spamming the position to try and just force these players away. Mono opting for high ground. He'll shift on forward. He's got Neofrag to worry about. If he overextends onto Zedko, he'll be punished, but it doesn't matter. Good for the first. Wary of the follow-up. And in a 3-on-3, they take a moment to stagnate.
They can't take too long. That C4's planted. There's a fuse on this round. The time pressure mounting as it ticks further and further. But Shane with the headshot. This is looking very doable for the Izako Boars. Zedko, though, underneath, takes out the AWP. And the bomb, the Molotov lands on it. It's going to eliminate the defuse, but the smoke's in place. The defuse comes through.
Smokes go down, and with that, the set piece goes out. Once again, Sinners need to make their way forward. This time, Tao good for 1. Neofrag once again there to trade, and once again, it's Sinners with a man advantage on this B site. Time and time again, they've gone B, and time again, it has worked. Izako Boars, they may have a chink in their armor, and Sinners, they're looking like they want to exploit it to the utmost effect. As we see Stomp starts to make his way forward, as will Mono. Mono finds the initial kill on to Neofrag. I tell you what, Mono has been the absolute catalyst for these retakes. Elsewhere, though, we see the aggression of Zedko. He's caught out by Mono again, and God, the timing's just heartbreaking. Now Shock has to go huge right now to defend his position above Oil. Shui falls, follow up there, Stomp shuts him down. Oscar in a 1 versus 2. AWP in hand, it's a trifecta of AWPs now, all battling it out.
And Oscar needs to swing, try and deny the plant. He's hit the wrong side, and Mono gets the defuse once again. Go on the other side of this smoke, though. Looking to try and do some damage as the flashes come over the top. This is where he's going to pounce. They're walking right into him. It's so awkward, and Shui's the first man to realize it. Oscar needs to hit a couple of shots here. There's the first. Wants to connect onto a second, but they've taken a man disadvantage, and they've lost the bomb site.
Oscar just trying to find an opening, and this orb is like a surgeon's scalpel. If it cuts perfectly, then it's great. If it misses, then you might sever an artery. And well, as of right now, it's going to be Tao to take a bit of spam damage from Neo. Again, they continue pushing on forward. They know there's players on these close angles. Shane, he's not been scared of making noise at all. Eventually, Neofrag will finish. Tao will trade. Oscar gets the next set them at a 2-on-2 now as he'll look to push forward. Both members stacked up towards heaven as the first tap goes through. Mono catches them out. Oscar all alone. What good can he do here? This is an impossible situation. Time's against him. They swing wide. He's good for one. Spots out the second. Able to kill him, but he can't quite convert. As we're going to all, he's timing awfully as Izako Boars barrel their way out towards this B site. Makes perfect. How does Beastiki hold? He's good for one. Zedko for a second, and now this is the hold he needs. Tao to get the next set in the matter. Still a man advantage for Sinners, though. As damage is done either way, as MP9 tries to get up close and personal.
Look at the HP here on Sinners, though. As soon as they go in for this retake, they are very, very vulnerable indeed, and they're the ones that need to press forward. Shock with this MP9 up close, aware that Shui's on the other side of this oil train, but it's Neofrag to find the headshot instead. Swaps out to an AK, maybe not the best timing for it. Does a lot of damage, can't find the kill, but Zedko follows through, and Neofrag finishes off.
And this double AWP setup, AWPs can be a blessing and a curse in a retake. They can be awful to use in what is like a kind of clunky shotgun style, or they can be your godsend at ranged duels. Mono, he looks to send it as a godsend. 1 versus 1 with Zedko. Zedko wary of the pressure from Tunnel 2. He just needs to face the right way at the right time as Mono shifts forward. The timing isn't there. Zedko, he doesn't turn around, but neither does Mono. Time ticking so low. Mono making noise as he backs away. And with that, Sinners, they 2 versus 4. Izako Boars, they make it 21. Standing 2 versus 3, and with the aggression from Tao, it's absolutely phenomenal to be spotted, but he can't find the conversion. He finds this kill. It's a perfect position to be in for Izako Boars. Suddenly, there's a flank of Shane as well onto Oscar as he turns his attention towards Ivy.
Bomb's been dropped. Plenty of time for them to go back and get it, but they need to get this kill onto Teo. He's in a really precarious angle right now. And as you say, this flank from Shane, it's absolutely perfect. He's picked up the AWP. He's got all the information. He can come in. That's going to be a free kill all day long. And it comes down to Shock. A 2 versus 1 for him to clutch up here to win this map and win this series. If he loses it, we go to triple OT. I think Sinners will be quite relieved that off of the back of such a poor CT side in this third overtime that actually they were able to bring it back to this point, but how on earth does he get back into this? 15 seconds on the clock. He's retrieved the C4. He is going to go back over towards the site, but Shane posted in Ivy, going to hit the cross, and there we go. All day long. Doesn't miss those, as I know, with the AWP. Smoke between him and finding multiple kills. He has to try and find a new angle. Instead, though, Oscar, unbelievable, on top of the train. Stomp has an opportunity to deny this plant. Shock seems to be aware of it as he spots the feet, comes off of it, but Stomp still doing damage. The AUG finds 2. It needs to be traded. Oscar's there to do so, and they do have enough time to retrieve this C4 and get it planted, but Teo coming in from up top. Why has he made noise? In this scenario, he had the element of surprise. Oscar wasn't even watching the ladder, and instead, he's made his position known, and Oscar's going to punish him.
Get ready for the execution. Beastiki, his molly will buy space, his molly will buy time, and Izako Boars, they go straight through it. They dive on forward. Oscar good for 1. There's no trade yet. Shui drops down. He's able to shut down Beastiki, and there's that trade. Oscar ready for more. He spots the player across towards Yellow Train. They know Shui's going to be close con as he tries to catch out. Zedko is able to do just that while knowing his position, though. That's kind of surprising he was able to get away with that, and he gets away with 2. Now Oscar in a 1, well, essentially 2 versus 4. He's able to catch out Mono. That's a nice shot. They know Shui's probably on the flank as well as he retreats into connector.
Yeah, time pressure definitely a big factor here. Shock, nice read on Shui coming in from behind, and there's still plenty of time on this bomb. Kit in the hands of Shock, none on Oscar. He's trying to save that cash, make sure he can buy an AWP every single round, and as the flash comes over the top, timing not in his favor, and say
he's going to shut them down. They just have another attachment to their multi-tool, which is just helping them pull ahead. Oscar, he shuts down Mono, and once again, Mono topples, but elsewhere, they just bomb out towards B. Tao, he trades onto Beastiki, and there you go. There you have it. Sinners, once again, they go up. They go another man up now as Stomp shuts down Zedko. It's all on Shock to try and hold. He's got players all around him. He's got the aggression as well in the form of Tao, but it's shut down. Shui on 3 HP will make his way to CT, but it looks like Oscar might actually be ready for this.
Yeah, they're fully expecting it, and there we go. Bit of overkill with the AWP on a 3 HP player. And this retake looking very doable right now for Sinners. They've got the man advantage. The issue is that they're really lacking on the utility. They could pop a nade over the top, and oh, look at that. Stomp goes for the peak with the AWP. Nobody wins that engagement. Somehow gets away with his life. Shock's going to spot the man on top of the grey train. In fact, does he spot it? There we go. Nade finishes it off, but 1v1. What's just happened? Stomp?
Low on HP, but as is Neofrag, and as the cross comes out, the players push forward. Stomp, he makes his position known. He misses the shot, but Mono doesn't miss. Neo taken down. Shock now. He's going to attempt to single-handedly either delay this plant and keep his team alive. He's got Towers to worry about. He's just going to jump up, look for the plant right now. Flash goes out. So those numbers get punched in. Shock unable to cancel it. Stomp ready for it. All on Beastie Key, and we're going to nuke Josh.
Yep, very much seems that way. Beastick walks right out, gets eliminated by the AWP. What a ridiculous game. That went, well, a little bit too long. I am absolutely...
Back down towards control, open up that door, and Izako Boars, they swing us into a 5-on-5 retake. Oscar CZ in hand, looking to catch out anyone who dares swing into him. This I'm going to see just out from Izako Boars. They swing out, Stomp good for one. Trades there, but not quite actually. Stomp able to double up as well onto Neofrag. With that, it's going to go 5-on-3 for the retake. And for the most part, it looks like Sinners are going to come out on top here. Shane go for one of his own. Zedko to trade, short to get the next set. The matter Shui and Zedko continue exchanging blows before it falls to Zedko against Mono and Tau. He'll make his way towards this site. He'll drop that smoke. It won't matter. Mono comes out on...
Absolutely disastrous.
My head slowly descended into my hands there, but Mono and Shane are able to strike back, but still in 2v3. Feels like it's all silver linings right now. As Zedko and Neofrag both ready to catch out anyone who approaches their position. Shane the first, Mono the second. He's able to at least show his teeth, but it's just
up there. Finishes off the round, gets him on to 6. It's not too far gone at this point. It's still very, very recoverable for the Izako Boars, but the Sinners, they have just been in the driver's seat throughout the entirety of these opening rounds. And we do see, once again, just even 2 kills there from Oscar. He shouldn't be allowed to get away with that, and he does. It's just these mistakes being made from the Boars that's costing them.
No, they won't. Instead, Izako Boars, the presence was secret. Oscar there to shut down the first, and once again he goes a man up. Sinners going to be wary of Mono, who's going to shift forward from outside. He'll try and make his way towards Mini. However, he does have Zedko to worry about, and Zedko, he'll swiftly execute. And with that summarily execution, force Beastie Key to look to finish the job. Shane to trade, Neofrag to respond, Stomp to try and finalise. That he does. But in a 1v3, what good can he do here?
Probably not a whole lot. The Molotov deployed, but his position completely exposed. And Shock coming in from behind should be able to cut this off if Stomp actually tries to rotate around. Seems to be the game plan. He wants to get back down towards ramp, but there's no way he's going to check this hard right angle. In fact, maybe he does. He absolutely does. Gets the damage, but Shock comes out on top in the engagement. Never going to lose that fight. And Sinners onto
Self ahead.
Oh. Well, he's looking the wrong way. Oscar's able to punish him for it. Beastick, in the meantime, on top of Heart, has some tricky task on his hand. He has to try and hold up this site. Oscar's found an AK in the meantime, but Beastick, oh, he gets flashed. Oh, that's absolute worst case scenario for him. Nothing he can do there. Shock finds a scout shot in the meantime, but it all comes down to Oscar. And despite the headshot, I don't think he can do a whole lot more here. Gets tagged down to 2 points of health, and he hasn't anticipated the man on site, which is Mono, who can swing out and finish him off. And in the meantime, before the bomb goes down,
while still being a man down as well, being able to get this bomb is absolutely pivotal to their success. So while Stomp and Shui, they respond in unison. It goes to a 3 versus 2, and for Shock and Oscar, that plant is the only silver lining they can muster right now. Mono comes out from heaven, he spots out Oscar, he dinks him down. Shock to trade, Shock in a 1v3. He's going to make his way down in towards this hut position, but he's still got 2 more players to worry about. And, well, he doesn't have the momentum or what's recently been the form to do so.
2v1, smoke in place. What does he do here? Just trying to bide some time, but as soon as they clear out the rest of the site, they'll know exactly where he is. They tap on this bomb. They've got plenty of time left. Stomp going to hold on to it. Shock swings out, finds the first kill, has an opportunity to get onto the second, but Stomp comes off, deals with the headshot, jumps back on, and he's just about got it. Just about.
It's so damn close, but comes out on top. That does force Izako Boars onto a 10th. Then around to go out to assist the push, and as they make their way forward, Neofrag, the only one with a gun right now, is the one who's just able to dodge the spam down for the time being. Oscar finding Stomp, though, allows him to retrieve an M4, opening that door. Shane to finish the job. All on Beastie with just a negligible amount of HP, but he's able to tap down the first. Shane in the smoke, defusing, though, will come out on top nonetheless. His timing is just an absolute curse. That door opens, he shows presence. Izako, he's able to get that plant, awesome, but as Shane finds Izako, it goes to a 2-on-2. Stomp going to enter an AWP duel with Oscar, both players low on HP. And for now, we don't have an initial victor emerging just yet. Instead, Oscar will make his way up towards control.
Ooh. Nice shot. Can't connect the no-scope. Falls away. Stomp connects one of his own, but now only with minimal HP and AWP in hand and so many angles to clear. Shock.
It's in vents. We might either see a mass push towards A from all angles or a mass push towards B from all angles. Mono, he's ready for Shock. He's actually legged down Oscar. That was incredible. In panic, he shoots down Shock. He's nailed down even further. And with that, 25 seconds left now. They push towards this A site. Tao spotted, but Mono is able to flank and ring true. Again, that's all on Beastie. 1 versus 2.
Gonna lose this man advantage. 3 AKs in hand. Shock dancing around. If he can take down Shane, that is pretty much round over. But Shane, he's posted on the angle. Shock needs to hard clear this. And as he swings around the corner, does win the Angel. And Sinners, this is theirs for the taking. Stomp needs to pull off a 1-on-3 clutch to make this happen. And with the AWP, I don't see it happening.
13 seconds left when they go for that plant. However, Stomp in a 1 versus 3 will aggress up from ramp. He's got Oscar to worry about. He spots his leg, and he'll try to finish the job. That he does. He'll try to back away in time as well, but Izako will make a bit of noise. He'll show presence, but the reality is Stomp is still in such a difficult position. If he fights one of these members, the others will swing and kill him. He does just that. Swings wide. What a shot to Izako there before Shot comes out on top. He topples him